This is the classic game of Connect 4. When this video was created, it was the #1 best-selling board game on Amazon.com. That's why it's on this year's list of Christmas gift ideas. Connect 4 is cheap, it's popular, it's fun, and it's even made in the USA. It's a 2-player strategy game for ages 6 and up. Although the box says adult assembly required, I was able to snap things together without too much fuss. Connect 4 has these fun circle pieces, 42 in all, 21 red and 21 yellow. Did you know that this game is over 50 years old? Amazing! So anyway, the objective is obvious. Make 4 in a row. That's why it's called Connect 4. This can be done horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. The pieces make a cool sound as they slide into place. Now you might be thinking, Mike, Photics TV is a tech channel. What does Connect 4 have to do with tech? The game doesn't require batteries, there are no electronics, and there are no special effects. Although clearing the pieces is nice. Well, the tech being discussed here is miniaturization. What if you think Connect 4 is too big? If you want something more portable, there's the grab-and-go version of Connect 4. It's quite similar to the regular version of the game, but this one is made in India. This one was also fully assembled. At least I don't remember having much to do, except getting the yellow and red pieces out of the bags. What's nice about this version are the tubes to store the circle pieces. It also has 2 half-moon-shaped pieces to collect the discs when the game is over. There's the sliding mechanism. Even though the game is smaller, the pieces still make that sliding sound. It's a little more gentle, but it's cute. I didn't like the way the circle pieces were dispensed from the bottom of the tubes, so I just emptied them out to play the game. This version has some advantages. There's the aforementioned portability. That's nice. But also, this version was cheaper than the larger version of Connect 4. I think this smaller one was around $7 at Walmart, while the regular size Connect 4 could be almost double. When this video was being created, the regular version of Connect 4 was only $10. Nice. While unlikely, you might be thinking, Mike, this game is still too big and it's still too expensive. Well, we can go even smaller. Here's the world's smallest version of Connect 4. This one's made in China. Super Impulse does this with board games and other nostalgic toys. The teeny tiny version of Monopoly was previously reviewed on Photics TV. I thought it was too tedious to play that game at such a small size, but with the classic game of Connect 4, it's cute and functional. Getting the game out of the plastic shell was difficult, but the rest was kind of fun. It's adorable. Look, there are 42 circle pieces. There's even a tray on each side to store them. I dropped one on the floor. So missing pieces could be an even bigger problem at this size. But overall, this is genius the way the game folds up into a little box. And it's playable. Just listen. Isn't it cute? It made a little plink sound. Again, this is a quite playable version of Connect 4, if you can get it. Unfortunately with Aldi, they get some great seasonal items, but then they're gone. So I was fortunate to grab this little version of Connect 4 before it disappeared. I saw that it was available at Amazon, but it was more expensive. So that's the comparison. Connect 4 is a good strategy game, but it can vary greatly in size. Which size do you think is best? You can let everyone know in the comments.